Okay, this video has been on my mind for a while. I am a professional baddie inspector after all, and what other source has more baddies than anime? It's perfect, but think about how many anime baddies there actually are. Just take a look at any anime-related store or your bedroom, and you'll see what I mean. Just couldn't bring myself to start a project this big until I saw the support this amazing community was showing. So with the support of my loyal fans at my back, today we're going to be taking a look at the baddest anime waifu. As always, take a long, hard look at the mirror before you even think about calling me weird. And all I ask of you is to hear me out. Mikasa Ackerman is that one quiet badass from Attack on Titan that if you don't recognize from the show, you definitely recognize from the body pillows. She's one of the strongest fighters in the entire series and is constantly getting Eren's dumbass out of the trouble when his plot armor isn't working. She's probably one of the most popular anime girls out there.
Mikasa, it appears your reputation precedes you.
And that's for good reason. First off, I love Attack on Titan, so I wasn't planning on being unbiased anyway, but I love how stone cold she is to everyone except Eren, and seeing her crack a smile for a blush makes it all worthwhile. I just wish the last season wasn't one big long depression fest. Other than that, Mikasa is a baddie. Kaguya Shinomiya from Kaguya-sama Love is War is the pretty, smart, rich girl who seemingly traded her common sense to become a bigger nerd. I love her though. The concept is pretty much our girl Kaguya and this guy she likes saying to each other, "Hey, I like you. Do you like me back?" But stretched out into 36 episodes and a movie. And if you read the manga, a lot of chapters. How they manage this, I'll never know because I stopped watching after 2 episodes. I just couldn't do it. I did finish the manga though, sue me. She's still bad though. Nami. Where do you even start with a girl like this? Did you know that the creator of One Piece, Oda, met and married his wife Chiaki Inaba after seeing her cosplaying as Nami at Jump Festa? This dude was so down bad for his own drawings that he married the next best thing to the actual manga panels themselves. Also, we can't talk about Nami and not mention the not so inconspicuous upgrades she's been getting over the past 1,000 episodes. The way they're growing, you wouldn't be insane to think these things were a compass, letting us know that we're getting closer to the One Piece. Dude really thought he could buff Nami like this without us noticing. Besides a serious dedication to his creation, this just goes to show that Nami is definitely a baddie. Damn, you guys like Rem? I'll be the first to admit that, yes, she's cute, but what is this? What is this? And while you're explaining yourself, let's tack this on as well. And why not this too for extra measure? You guys seriously need to chill out on this poor girl. She's got whole aisles at figurine stores. Rem gets so much attention, I kind of feel bad for her. She's not even real. I actually did watch ReZero, and I repeat, she is cute. I will not deny that. Not once through the show did I ever stop and rack up $700 of figurine credit card debt for her. At the end of the day though, Rem is still a baddie. Asuna is my girl through and through. I grew up watching Sword Art Online, and I know this time is reserved for the lady of the hour. But I just have to mention all of the amazing baddies this show has. We've got Sinon, Leafa, Kirito, the girl one. The girl one. I swear, it's the girl one. Yuki, Alice, and of course, the reason I started this rant. There's just something about a girl who's tough as nails, but at the same time cracks under the right pressure, which typically comes in the form of a badass main character, who I've completely projected myself onto the end of episode 1. If Asuna could get me thinking I'm the protagonist and raving about her years after I watched the show, you know she's a baddie. Diane from the 7 Deadly Sins is gigantic. It's amazing. She's also really tall. Regardless of her size, Diane acts small and insecure at times, which leads to some really cute scenes. But for the most part, she's super fun and playful with the other Sins. Overall, she just has a good personality that I really like. I'm sure viewers of this channel understand that. Trust me, it was a tough decision between her and Elizabeth. Elizabeth is cute, but I just don't know if you can beat that. Let me know if you think I made the right choice, because I think Diane is a baddie. 02. baddie. But she's a monster. Don't care, still a baddie. You already know that I can't help but love a tough girl with a soft side. And Zero Two is my weakness when it comes to this. She's impulsive, chaotic, and straight up wild, but underneath all that attitude is someone who's deeply lonely and desperate to find love, especially from the one person who sees her as human, not a monster. Damn it, need me to say it again? Zero Two is a baddie. Sakura is one of your favorites, not mine. She's a solid crush, but I just couldn't get over how annoying she was throughout the events in Naruto. And besides, when was she useful throughout the show? Oh, that one's gonna spark a war in the comment section. She's just the confident, smart girl who bosses around our boy. Before you ask, no, I did not watch Shippuden. I know she's got a cool arc in it, but I think 90 filler episodes from Naruto in English dub was enough for one lifetime.
We're Shinobi of the Leaf Village, so you better watch out!
Yeah, I know, I really messed up there. But still, even 90 episodes of dubbed filler later, I'm not too damaged to admit that Sakura is a baddie. Makima! From Chainsaw Man is the red-haired demon who has a terrifying contract that lets her crush people from miles away with only their name. She's a baddie, no doubt. Makima is a baddie I'm gonna be staying far away from. I don't think I'd be able to keep my cool with those eyes piercing to my soul. But, let me be perfectly clear, I love her eyes. It's just the whole demeanor she has is both turning me on and sending me running at the same time. But, okay, maybe this is worth dying for. Makima is a baddie. Nico Robin from One Piece got the same treatment we went over with Nami. Over the course of 1,000 episodes, she had a complete overhaul, where Oda went back on his previous designs and made several very important design changes. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a man of the people. Round of applause for the man who brought us this. I guess when you're Oda, you can just do whatever you want. Nico Robin is a baddie. Hatsune Miku probably has the coolest looking hair and outfit on this entire list. There's just something about an anime girl with blue hair that I'd love to see, and I don't think I'm alone with that. I've heard it before. Technically, Miku is technically a Vocaloid, not an anime girl, but everyone I've heard that from, they have a bedroom that looks like this. And that isn't any of you, so I shouldn't be seeing any comments about this, right? That aside, I really like the design and the playfulness of her, and I've had the song stuck in my head for longer than I'd like to admit. I'm definitely not unique in saying that I think Miku is a baddie. Sailor Moon is so ridiculously iconic, it's insane. She's probably the only anime character I could mention to my grandpa and he'd know who I'm talking about. She's pretty and talented and can play the violin, ice skate, and sometimes, oh yeah, she created the iconic spinning transformation we've seen a million times.
What the hell was that?
Reusable Sailor Moon sequence. If we ever need to show you becoming my assistant again, we can repeat it.
Either way, it's cool even for the millionth time, so I guess it's a win-win situation. Sailor Moon is a baddie. I know Neon Genesis Evangelion had to make an appearance in this video, but I couldn't for the life of me decide who to pick, so I left it up to you. Wow. Okay, never mind. It wasn't a tough decision at all, and Reyes Alvarez 767 even felt passionate enough to vote and comment. Reyes, I can't let you down. So, Rei Ayanami from Neon Genesis Evangelion is the cute, quiet girl who apparently had our attention hooked more in a blank stare that the redhead yapper had it in 1,000 words. That's probably because her existence ties into some of the show's biggest mind-breaking plot twists, but I'm not trying to spoil it for you, so I'll leave it at this. Rei Ayanami is a baddie. Okay, we're not done yet, and I know this video's running a bit longer than usual already, but trust me, there's a whole lot more where this came from. Let me know if I missed your favorite anime girl, and subscribe so you know when I post your pick in part 2 of this video. Now, send this video to that one friend who has more anime figurines than interactions with a female. They'll love you, and we'll get right back into it. Boa Hancock, the pirate empress, is the ruler of the all-female Amazon Lily Island, and one of the 7 warlords of the sea. She's called the most beautiful woman in the world throughout the show, for good reason, and somehow got the best devil fruit possible for her, the Mero Mero no Mi, which lets her turn anyone who feels lust towards her into a literal stone. What a waste that would be if any of us got that power. She also has excellent taste in men. Yeah, that gets my approval. Boa Hancock is a baddie. My Sakurajima, better known as Buddy Girl Sempai, even better known as the girl I see when I wake up. I don't know this for certain, so don't correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think Mai started, or at least popularized, the buddy girl outfit, and look at all the good that has come of that. Thank you, Mai. It was a pretty short anime, but Mai and Sakuta were able to have one of my favorite anime romances ever, and with a new season releasing in July, you know she's made her way near the top of my list after 7 years. Oh yeah, that'll do. Mai is a bad bunny. Rias Gremory from High School DxD is a masterclass in character design. Blood red hair, bright blue-green eyes, and curves that led to the creation of the term fan service. I actually asked ChatGPT what it thought about Rias, and it got so hyped it responded in emojis, which I've never seen it do before. When even ChatGPT is thirsting over her, you just know Rias Gremory is a baddie. Himiko Toga is the cute schoolgirl turned serial killer in My Hero Academia who has a very interesting fascination with blood. Look, on one hand I can clearly understand this, but trust me bro, you don't want to have to deal with someone who's this out of their mind. You crush on anime girls to get away from real life problems, right? But Toga is confused, rejected, and broken by the world. Man, that just sounds like a deeper anime backstory version of daddy issues normal girls have. That's no fun. She's still nice to look at though, so while I wouldn't date her, I'm still not opposed to calling Toga a baddie. Misa Amane from Death Note is naive, hot, stupid, really hot, and totally obsessed with light. She gave up half her lifespan twice for this guy. So if you're crushing on Misa, you probably want to give up now rather than later, because it doesn't look like she's switching sides anytime soon. Also, Light will most definitely kill you if you crush on her and start messing with his master plan, but so long as we're strictly sticking to research purposes, I'd say Misa is a baddie any day of the week. And that's my list. Let me know if you agree. Let me know what you want to see next, and subscribe while you're here, or I'm telling Light you're crushing on Misa. See ya.